What's cooking at Apple? I'm here in Hollywood asking the stars if they think Apple's going to keep coming up with great ideas, even though Steve Jobs has resigned due to his pancreatic cancer. So I'm here with Darth Vader. Darth, what do you think of the future of Apple now that Steve Jobs is resigning as CEO?
Well, now that he's resigning, I'm hoping that he picked the right man for the job and can lead Apple into the next century. They seem to have a wide variety of amazing inventions, and hopefully that will continue.
Not as amazing, but still good. You know, there's always hope for something good, right?
Yeah, there is always hope.
I don't know. That's yet to be seen. I don't know how good Tim Cook is, but yeah, he's got a tough job on his hands.
Well, I think Apple is in good shape because he's still remaining as chairman of the board. My memory is correct.
Well, you know, I have to admit the news took me by surprise. I thought that Mr. Jobs would be in charge of Apple for a long time. You know, there is a big push to switch from cookies to apples. So when I saw the man in charge of Apple go, the Cookie Monster, I have to admit I had a little bit of joy on the inside.
Oh, so are you a direct competitor, you think, with Steve Jobs?
I think so. You'll know, there's some things I'm trying. It's called the My Phone. Basically, it's just my phone, and I walk around and I try to sell people, hey, are you interested in buying my phone? It's like an iPhone, but it's got a my in the front instead of an I.
That's very cute, Cookie Monster.
It's actually just my phone, so if anyone wants to purchase it, just call the Cookie Monster.
Well, that's very inventive of you, Cookie Monster. Do you think Apple can continue to cook up new ideas now that Tim Cook is in charge?
We hope so.
I certainly hope so, because they still have all the, let's say, scientists and software writers that they had before. And I'm sure that they had things in the works now that are not out on the market that should at least take them a little distance into the future.
Great. And do you think Apple will continue to cook up new ideas now that Tim Cook is the CEO?
Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking. That's some good shit. I think that it's a good move with Jobs stepping down and allowing his right-hand man to take over. He always said that if he couldn't give it 100% all of his attention, that he would step down. And I think it would have been some fucked up, repugnant shit for him to try to stay on. So he's definitely doing the right thing.
It's a possibility. Like I said, we gotta see. He's gotta prove himself, because it's not just any little job. It's not a little step. It's a big step. So if you're taking over a company like Apple, you better be ready as hell to keep it going, keep the changes going, keep the company going, and keep coming up with those ideas fast.
So do you think Apple can continue to cook up new ideas with Tim Cook as the new CEO?
Well, you know, you use the word cook many times. You said cook up an idea, Tim Cook, and if anyone likes Cook, it's Cookie, Cookie, Tim Cookie, Tim Cookie, Cookie.
Oh, maybe you and Tim Cook can come to some sort of agreement or partnership with your inventive ideas.
Yes, you know, I could probably be his wingman. I could be product development. There's so many things that I could do. I think it is a good, beneficial partnership for both of us.
Yeah, how about Apple cookies?
I like it. You know, they have something similar at McDonald's, but I prefer the chocolate chips.
Okay. How about chocolate chips and apples?
How about computer chips and chocolate chips? Chocolate chip computer chips.
You're so creative, Cookie.
Thank you so much.
Now, Steve Jobs, he has pancreatic cancer. Do you think Steve should publicly support research funding pancreatic cancer like Superman and other super people have?
Most definitely. I think he has. If he hasn't, I think he will. It's just a matter of time. He's walking in the light with God now, so expect him to do some great things. He's a humanitarian, I believe in him.
Oh, of course he should, especially with all the money he's made. He definitely should. He's a very, very rich man, and I think that, donating part of that money is a very good idea.
Right. Well, the way I see it is like, the more you help the research, the sooner the cure can be found. It's common sense and logic, which is not usually used these days.
Well, you know, Mr. Jobs is a very charitable man, and I imagine that he will take the lead from Mr. Bill Gates, who funds so many millions of projects with so many dollars. They are good men. They're an example of men who are using their influence in a way which impacts the world for the greater good.
That's right. You're absolutely right.
You're shocked that I actually had a good idea.
No, Cookie Monster, you have tons of inventive ideas. So now they always say an apple away will keep the doctor away. Do you feel it's the same with cookies?
I say a cookie a minute gets you right up in it. That's what I say.
I hope you're right, Cookie Monster, because we love our cookies.
Yes, we'll not have any cutbacks in the cookie department.
Well, it seems like more and more people are dying of pancreatic cancer every day, so I certainly think, you know, that you should step up, and maybe commit to supporting it and being an active supporter.
Now, you have a very close connection to the Force. Do you think we should support research into the Force?
Oh yes, the Force has amazing capabilities. So definitely it would not hurt for every single person to learn to feel the Force that lies within.
Who do you think would benefit more from the Force? Apple or Microsoft?
Ooh, Apple or Microsoft? I think Apple's had it all along. So maybe one day Microsoft will catch up, but they're a little strong-headed about what people like and don't like.
Do you think Cook has the Force behind him?
I definitely think Cook has the Force within him.
Thank you very much for talking with us, Darth.
No problem. Hollywood Darth Vader here on Hollywood Boulevard saying, "Who's your daddy now?"
Well, I feel bad for Steve Jobs in his situation, and Tim Cook, good luck. You got a hard job ahead of you.
Thank you, Catwoman.
Meow.
Well, just stick with Apple and I think everything will be good.
Well, you know, now that you have some time to relax, I suggest just sitting back, kicking it with a nice tall glass of milk and a cookie.
Apple enthusiasts, keep your motherfucking head up. It's all good. And at the end of the day, remember, if you don't believe in Apple, you're gonna have to deal with one mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
Thank you.
Is that too much profanity? I'm sorry. The character swears every 2 seconds.
You know, you're so in character. Thank you for joining us here in Hollywood, California. All the stars here wish that Steve Jobs continues to recover from pancreatic cancer. Get well soon.